Hello, my dear friends. Before some days, there was a lecture based on vectors, right? So that was the first part of vectors, just basic introduction and all things I have covered. And today I am going to talk about the further topics of vectors, right? So till now we have completed till addition of vectors, right? And today we'll talk about some basic numericals based on addition of vectors. After that, we'll talk about resolutions and vector product. Okay, that is the क्रॉस मल्टीप्लीकेशन यानी कि क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट एंड डॉट प्रोडक्ट ओके स्केलर एंड वेक्टर प्रोडक्ट्स राइट सो लेट अस टॉक अबाउट दैट so my dear friends we are going to start now okay yes so at first I would like to welcome you all. Welcome my dear friends. Welcome to Unacademy. Unacademy is the India's largest learning platform where you can prepare for the various competitive exams with the help of the top educators of the country with the quality content and great learning experience. So let's crack NEET UG my dear friends. Let me introduce myself. My name is Rahul Dagariya. I have been teaching physics since 5 years in the various reputed institutions of India. Till now, I have mentored to the thousands of aspirants of NEET and IIT J. And now, I am available here to help the students of the country to learn the concepts of physics for NEET UG with the best notes and best examples. Definitely, my notes will be perfect, my dear friends, right? This is not a revision lecture. This is just a complete lecture. Okay. Yes. So first lecture we have already completed, right? Whatever I have taught, you can watch my previous lecture on the same channel. Let's crack NEET UG in English. Okay. Today I'm going to continue, right? So, yeah. So let us talk about our new anthem. We want you to crack NEET UG with India's largest learning platform, Unacademy. So definitely, if you want to crack NEET UG with us, then get the plus subscription and access to the unlimited live and recorded courses from the India's best educators, my dear friends. Definitely, Unacademy provide you the India's best educators. If you did not download the Unacademy app, please go to Play Store and type Unacademy Learning app and download it. Okay. After that, what you need to do? You need to get the subscription. Okay. So, what you'll get if you buy the Unacademy subscription? You'll get the daily live classes. Definitely, my dear friends, you'll get the daily live classes. You can chat with your educator. You can engage in any discussion. Okay, you can ask your doubts, you can discuss your answer polls, and also you are going to have a lot of fun there, right? Definitely you should experience the Unacademy platform once, okay? And after that, next I will talk about your performance, right? Any student cannot evaluate himself without a test, so definitely on Unacademy app you will get the live tests and quizzes where you can evaluate your performance very well, right? You will get its detailed analysis, means how many questions you attempt correctly, how many you did wrong. Okay, you'll get the complete analysis. Next, I will talk about the structured courses. Okay, structured courses means many students don't know after completion of one topic which topic they should start. On Academy provide you the best educators of the country in a they bring all three subjects physics, chemistry and biology. Okay, with the best notes and best examples and in a structured way so that you can prepare for your target exam very easy way in a very easy way. So, next I will talk about unlimited access to the live and recorded courses. My dear friends, definitely on Unacademy app, if you miss some lecture, live lecture, then you can watch its recording. This benefit you will not get in physical classes, but here you will get everything. So, next I'll talk about our free classes. Our free classes are available on YouTube. Okay, so you can experience us in a better way on the Unacademy platform, my dear friends, because there everything you will get in a structured way. Yes. So our top educators are mainly from IITs, NITs, AIMS, and reputed MBBS colleges. So definitely they have produced very good ranks yet. Okay. So if you will learn from them, definitely you will get the best ranks. So next I am going to talk about our subscription plans. My dear friends, this is the most important topic. Okay. Yeah. Definitely I need to introduce this. You have seen it many times, but still I have to tell you, right? So listen, my dear friends, what I wanted to inform you. Listen, if you buy the Unacademy subscription for 1 month, you need to pay 6,000 rupees. If you buy it for 12 months, you need to pay 30,000 rupees. And if you buy it for 24 months, then you need to pay for 36,000 rupees. Okay. But if you use my code Rahul D, RAHULD, remember this code, my dear friends, then you will get the 10% discount and you need to pay only 5,400 rupees for 1 month. Okay. 27,000 rupees for 12 months and 32,400 rupees for 24 months. My dear friends, I'm saying this is really very beneficial. Just for this much fee, you are getting all three subjects: physics, chemistry, and math and biology. Sorry, yes, you are NEET students, so you'll get biology. Okay, but just for rupees 32,400 for 2 years, and for 1 year only 27,000 rupees. So I'm saying this is literally beneficial for you, my dear friends. So you should experience it. There is no, okay, yes, you are not going to lose anything. You are gaining. Okay, you can invest that much and enjoy your services. Definitely, you will find something better. Okay, so please use my code Rahul D and get the Unacademy subscription. Yes, let us move towards our topic. So our topic is vectors. Some part of the chapter we have covered yet till addition of vectors, right? So we have studied two laws of addition: triangle law of addition and parallelogram law of addition. So from there, what results we have derived? So we'll talk about this question later. Let us talk about the results first, है ना? So that you can remember the formulas. So let us talk about those formulas. So let me take yellow ink. Okay. Yes. So let us talk about those formulas. At first, addition of vector. So let's say this is vector A and I'm going to add it in vector B. So vector A plus B is equal to vector R. Let us find its resultant, magnitude of resultant. So R is equals to magnitude of A square plus magnitude of B square plus 2AB cos theta. Are you getting, my dear friends? What is theta here? Theta is angle between two vectors. Let's say this is vector A and this is vector B, and angle between them is theta. So we can say R is equals to, R means resultant, the sum of both vectors A and B. That is A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta. Okay. So I think you are understanding it very well. What is the value of R max? R max means maximum value of resultant. So that will be A plus B. Okay. And when you will get this, you will get this when theta is equals to what? 0 degree or 360 degree, we can say. Okay. Next, R minimum, the minimum value of resultant, that is A minus B. Okay. And when you will get this result, when the theta is, sorry, my dear friends, theta is 180 degree or pi, we can say. What? Pi. Okay. Yes. And this is 2 pi also, we can write. Yes. So these are the basic results you need to know. Okay. After that, let me erase this. Next, I will talk about the direction of resultant vector. So let's say this is vector A, this is vector B, this is vector A, and this is vector B. And now I'll talk about the resultant. So this is resultant vector. So I am saying it is making alpha angle, and angle between A and B is what? Theta. What? Theta. Yes. Okay. So what is the angle made by the R vector, resultant vector with vector A? So that will be tan alpha is equals to B sine theta upon A plus B cos theta. Got it? Remember this formula. You need to remember. I have got everything in the last class. Okay. After that, I will talk about the subtraction of two vectors. So let's say this is vector A, minus vector B. I need to subtract these two vectors. So I can write it is just an addition. Vector A plus of minus of vector B. Got it? So how we will represent it? So let's say this is vector A. Okay. And I am saying let's say this is vector B. So what will be the minus b? Whenever we multiply a minus sign in a vector, then its direction will be reversed. So its direction will be reversed. So this is minus b vector, my dear friends. Okay. So what is the resultant of these two? A and B. Sorry. So that will be like this. And what is the resultant of A vector and minus B vector? So that will be in this direction. Got it? So this is A vector plus B vector. And this is A vector minus B vector. Got it, my dear friends? That's all. A simple C cheese key. This thing I wanted to explain you. So how we'll write its formula? We'll write A minus B, vector A minus vector B. Its magnitude will be equal to under root of, my dear friends, just remember this formula. A square plus b square minus 2ab cos theta, whatever is the angle between vector A and vector B, that's all. Okay, yes. So a square plus b square minus 2ab cos theta. That's all. This is a simple thing I wanted to explain you, my dear friends, and that's over. So let us talk about some basic questions. Okay. First question. Find the resultant of two forces each having magnitude F1 and angle between them is theta. Okay. So what is the question? Find the resultant of two forces. There are two forces and angle between them is F0 and angle between them is theta. So what we can write? We can write F net resultant force, that is F1 square, right? So this is F naught square, right? F2 square means again F naught square plus 2 F1 F2. So 2 F naught into F naught and then cos theta. Okay, right? And its root. This is the formula. A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta. So finally what we are getting? So definitely we'll get its answer, right? So here I can write it like this. 2 F naught square, right? I'm taking it common. So I will get 1 plus cos theta, 1 plus cos theta, right? Yes, so I'm getting this. Okay, now what else you can do? Just simplify it. We need to remember one formula. 1 plus cos theta is equals to 2 cos square theta by 2. This is called half angle formula, 2 cos square theta by 2. Okay, so what I can write here? 2 f naught square is okay, and 1 plus cos theta can be written as 2 f naught, sorry, f naught, it is common, 2 cos square theta by 2. 2 cos square theta by 2. That's all, my dear friends. So let us write root. Okay, so 2 and 2, it will come out of root, that is 2 f naught square, it will become f naught. Okay, after that cos square theta by 2, it will become cos theta by 2. That's all, my dear friends. We got the answer. So this is the resultant force. Okay. Yes. That's all I wanted to explain you. This is the answer for the question. Okay. What is the meaning of theta by 2? Let's say angle is 60 degrees. So here I will write theta by 2 30 degrees. Okay. So these are the steps, right? Yes. So finally you got the answer. Whatever answer I got, the same answer is written. So right. I think you are getting it very well, my dear friends. Let's move to the next slide. So next I will talk about this question. Two non-zero vectors, vector A and B, are such that A plus B, magnitude of A plus B is equal to magnitude of A minus B. Then find the angle between A and B. So let us write it. Okay. We know one thing. What? Vector A plus vector B. Let us write its magnitude. So what can we write? We can write that is A square plus B square plus 2ab cos theta. Okay, and its root. Okay, now I will talk about the next mod of a minus b. So what we can write? That is a square plus b square minus 2ab cos theta. Okay, yeah, so I am going to write the four options. You need to give the correct answer. A option 90 degree, B option 0 degree, C option 180 degree, okay, and D option 45 degree. Are you getting? Out of this four, you need to choose the correct answer, okay? Yes. So your time starts now. I'm giving you 30 seconds. So you can do it, my dear friends. Just these are two formulas. You need to equate it. You need to square both sides and you need to solve it. You'll get answer. Okay. So let me see the time. Okay, my dear friends, that time was sufficient. So let's move. Here, A plus B is equal to my magnitude of a minus b. So what can I do? Simple. I will just square both sides so that this root will go. So what I'll get? A square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. Okay. Now what next? That will be equal to a square plus b square minus 2ab cos theta. Okay. Now what next? B square cancel a square. Yeah, so this a square will cancel with this a square. What will get? So we'll get 4ab cos theta. 4ab cos theta is equals to 0. Okay, getting a and b are some non-zero vectors. So definitely cos theta is equals to 0, right? So cos theta is equals to 0. means theta is equals to 90 degree. We got the answer. So 90 degree is the answer, means option A. Okay. So yeah, I think you are doing right. Yes, let's move to the next question. So anyhow, this question I have solved, right? Yes. So let us talk about this. The resultant of two velocity vectors, velocity is a vector quantity, A and B, is perpendicular to A. Are you getting? Resultant of two vectors is perpendicular to A. है ना? And magnitude of resultant is equal to half of magnitude of B. Are you getting? So then find the angle between A and B. So it is simple question, okay? Right? Yes, perpendicular to A. So we can say, let's say this is some vector A, okay, and resultant of this is perpendicular to A. So I am drawing the resultant. So this is resultant. Resultant is perpendicular to A vector, okay, and it is half of the magnitude of B. So B will be its double length. So it will be like this, okay. So A and this is B. Why I have drawn like this? Because we know head of A should be joined with tail of B. Then only we can draw like this, okay. So this will be a right angle triangle. Now we can solve it easily, okay. So this is the diagram. Okay. Now what we can write? We know one thing. R square. Yeah. What we know? Simple na yaar. Here you can see this is R vector and magnitude of R is B by 2. Half of B. This is B. Okay. And this angle is theta. Right. So let's say this angle is theta. It is not angle between the vectors. I'm just writing this angle theta. Find the angle between A and B. So what is the angle between A and B? So this is A vector and this is the angle between tail and tail. Means this is B vector and this is A vector. So angle between this both. This will be the angle. Are you getting? But let us find this theta. If you get the value of theta, then you can find the value of this alpha also. So let us find tan theta. Tan theta is perpendicular by base. Means R by A. So value of this, what you will write? Sorry, not we will not write this tan theta as we cannot find. We need to use sine theta. Sine theta, है ना? Sine theta is what? Perpendicular by hypotenuse, R by B. Why I have written like this? Because R is given in terms of B, so we can cancel easily. So it is B by 2 divided by B means 1 by 2. And we know one thing, sine theta is 1 by 2. So theta is 30 degree. What? 30 degree. If theta is 30 degree, and I know one thing, what? This is angle between the vector B and vector A, and this is given theta. So what I can write? Alpha plus theta is equals to 180 degree, right? So what will get the value of alpha? Alpha is equals to 180 minus theta, means 180 minus 30 degree will get 120 degree. Answer, my dear friends. This is the answer for the question. I think you are getting it very well. Okay. Remember, the angle between two vectors is when the both the vectors are joined tail to tail, okay, not head to head, not head to tail, okay. So that's why we have to solve it like this, okay. So we are getting the final answer. Oh, sorry, I have written 120, that is not 120. Sorry, 180 minus 30 degree, that is 150 degree, okay. Yeah, 150 degree is the answer. Yes, this was the value of alpha, okay. Yes, so let's move, my dear friends. This is the answer for the question, you know. Okay, if sum of two unit vectors is also unit vector, find the magnitude and their direction. Find the magnitude and their direction. So let us talk about magnitude. Sum of two vectors is also a unit vector. Okay, yes. So let us solve it, right? So I can say ki, let's say A cap and B cap are two unit vectors. They are two unit vectors. Okay. So let us add them. So I can say R vector is equals to A vector plus B vector, means R cap is equals to A cap plus B cap. R cap itself is unit. A cap is unit. B cap is unit. Okay. So all are having magnitude 1. How much? 1. Okay. So let us find it. Use the formula A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta, right? We are simply using this formula, square both sides. Put value of A cap 1, B cap 1. Okay. So we are getting like this. 1 is equals to 1 plus 1 plus 2 cos theta. So cos theta we are getting minus 1 by 2. What? Minus 1 by 2. So whenever you are getting cos theta minus 1 by 2, then theta will be 120 degree. How much? 120 degree. So you are getting, okay. Yes. So then find the magnitude of their difference. We need to find the magnitude of difference. So what we'll do? R vector is equals to A vector minus B vector, means A square plus B square minus 2AB cos theta. Before some time I told you the formula, right? Just put the value of cos theta is equals to minus 1 by 2 here. Okay. So what you will get? You will get what? Root 3. Are you getting A square plus B square minus 2AB cos theta? Right? Okay. So just put the value of theta. This cos theta. Cos theta is minus 1 by 2. So you'll get the answer root 3. That's all, my dear friend. This was a simple question. Okay. Okay. So now we are going to start the resolution of vector. Very, very important topic, my dear friends. It is very, very important topic. So what is resolution of a vector? I will simply say resolution is just a shadow. What? Shadow. Okay. So let us talk about this. I am saying, let's say this is a vector. This is some vector A. Okay. And here I am taking a wall. Let's say this is a wall and this is also a wall. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is, here I am putting a light. Okay. A light is there, so its shadow will be on this wall. And how the shadow will look like? So shadow will look like something like this. This is the shadow. Got it? This is the shadow. So I'm just giving a name, AX. What? AX. Yeah. And another, if I am putting a light this side there is a light, then what will happen? Its shadow will be on this wall. So this is the shadow. You can write it like this. This is the shadow. Okay. And this shadow is called AY. Okay. So finally what I can write? Simply I can say, yeah, AX and BX. Sorry, AX and BX are components of of it is not Bx, it is Ax and Ay. Sorry, Ax and Ay. So components of vector A. Okay. Yeah. So we are simply saying ki the shadow on x-axis and shadow on y-axis, these are called components along x-axis and component along y-axis. And if I'll give it direction, let's say x-axis is written as I cap and y-axis is written as j cap. So I can write any vector as a sum of two vectors. So ax vector plus bx vector. My dear friends, listen. Any vector can be written as the sum of two other vectors or multiple vectors, right? So I'm just writing as a sum of two vectors. So sorry, it is ax and ay. Yeah, here ax and ay. So here I am writing any vector A can be written as the sum of two other vectors ax and ay. So this ax vector and ay vector are are called resolutions of vector A along x-axis and y-axis. Remember, these are the two things. When I am talking about ax and ay, just magnitude. These are called components. What? Components. When I am talking about these components with direction, then it is called resolution. Remember, okay? So, remember only one thing, any vector can be represented as the sum of two other vectors. Those two other vectors are called resolution of vector. Okay? Resolution of that vector. Okay? Yeah. So this is a simple thing I wanted to explain you, my dear friends. Once again, I'm just talking about a simple thing. Let's say this is some vector A. Okay. And it can be written as any two other vectors. So let's say this is small a and this is small b. So I'm simply saying ki, yeah, here I can form a triangle. Okay, easily I can form a triangle. So I can say ki this is following a triangle law. Are you getting? This is following a triangle law of addition. So I will say a vector is the resultant, that will be equal to small a vector plus small b vector. Okay, so I can say a vector can be written as the sum of small a vector and small b vector. So this small a vector and small b vector are called resolution of vector A. Are called resolution of vector A. Okay, suppose this is a vector, okay, and this is small a vector and this is some small b vector. These are very small vectors, right? But I cannot draw a triangle using this, right? So what I need to do, I need to increase the magnitude of a vector and I need to increase the magnitude of b vector, keeping the direction same. So what I will do, I will multiply this a vector with some constant so that its magnitude will be multiplied, it will increase. So I will multiply some factor, let's say lambda. This symbol is called lambda. Okay, so what will happen? Its magnitude will increase. Got it? After that, b is multiplied with some factor mu is some value 1 2 3 4 5 anything, so its magnitude will also increase. Okay, so we will just multiply according to our requirement, so it will become lambda a vector and mu b vector. Got it? So I can write a vector is equals to lambda a vector plus mu b vector. Got it? So here lambda a vector and mu b vector are called are called resolutions of vector A, and lambda magnitude of lambda A vector is what? It is just the component of vector A. Mu B vector is what? Component of vector A. Simple. Okay, got it? Very simple. Remember, any vector can be written as the sum of any other two vectors. That is called resolution of this vector. Okay. Yes. So here two vectors are shown, right? So I have just written like this: A vector is equals to lambda A plus mu B. Don't worry about this, you will automatically get it. Okay. Yes, so I have explained it. A vector can be written as lambda a vector plus mu b vector. Lambda and mu are any real numbers. Okay. Yes. So A has resolution into two components, right? Lambda a and mu b. So I am saying just its magnitude. Lambda and mu b are called components, and lambda a vector and mu b vector are called resolutions. Okay. So let us talk about next, resolutions along rectangular component. Last thing was not that much important for you, but this is the important thing. Resolutions along rectangular components means I am talking about the three-dimensional coordinate system: x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis. Okay, and now I am going to take the component of any vector A along this. So what I will do? Listen, my dear friends. Let's say this is x-axis, this is y-axis, and this is z-axis. Okay, let us take the component of some vector. So some vector is given. Let's say this is vector A is given. So I will take its component along x-axis. It will look like this. Okay, so it is making some angle. Let's say alpha. Let's say it is making angle beta with y-axis. So on this is the vector, and on z-axis this is another vector. So this is, yeah, and angle made by this vector with z-axis is gamma. Okay, so what I can write? I can write vector A. So this is ax, this is ay, and this is az. So a vector can be written as ax, ay, and az in terms of ax, ay, and az. Okay, yes, right. So sum of these three vectors. Got it? Yes. What I can do? Let us write its direction. So ax, ay, and az, three vectors. These are called what? These are called resolution of vector A along x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis. So A can be written as ax I cap because it is along x-axis. So I can write in terms of unit vectors, right? So ay j cap and az k cap. Along x-axis unit vector is I cap, along y-axis unit vector j cap, along z-axis unit vector k cap. That's all. Okay, right? So these are the just ax, ay, and az are the components. Ax I cap, ay j cap, and az k cap. These are separately are resolutions of vector A along x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis. Okay, remember this. So simple things I explained you, right? Resolution of vector in two dimensions. Just we are talking about x direction and y direction. So how to take it? Let's say this is x-axis, this is y-axis, and this is some vector A. So what I can do? I will write along this axis. Let's say this is theta. So here ax, and along this axis ay. Okay. So you know one thing. If I have a right angle triangle, what I can do? This is a, this is theta. So I will say this is a cos theta and this is a sin theta. Remember, in the direction of theta, right? This side, this is cos, and in front of theta, that is sine. How I am getting this? You all know what? This is perpendicular and this is hypotenuse and this is theta. I can know, I can write sine theta is equals to perpendicular by hypotenuse. Cos theta is equals to perpendicular by base. That's all. I am just keeping the value, nothing else. Hypotenuse is A. What? A. So P is equals to H sine theta. Means A sine theta. Are you getting? A sine theta. And similarly, yeah, here I can write B by H, sorry. Base by hypotenuse, right? So I can write B is equals to H cos theta. Hai na? So here I will get what? A cos theta. Simple. So finally, what resolutions I am getting here? So I will simply get A vector can be written as ax vector plus ay vector. Okay, so I can write it A along x-axis you can write here. You can see here A cos theta. So can I write it, my dear friends, like this? A cos theta I cap plus along y-axis. You can see, my dear friends, along y-axis that is A sin theta. So I can write A sin theta j cap. Okay, that's all. This is resolution along x-axis. This is resolution along y-axis. And I will simply say A sin theta is component along y-axis, A cos theta is component along x-axis. Well, that's all. You just should know the basic trigonometry. That's all. Okay. Yes. So these are the same things I have written here, nothing else. Okay. Right. Let's move, my dear friends. Remember, in the direction of theta. Let's say here, yeah. This is the side. So here theta is there now. So this side will be cos. And no theta is there on the other side, means on y-axis. That is sine component. Okay. Okay, so a vector A, it can, yeah, let us read this first. It is clear from the above equation that a component of a vector can be positive, negative, or zero depending on the value of theta. Yes, correct? Because sine theta or cos theta can be positive or negative, depends on angle, right? Next, vector A can be specified in a plane by two ways. How? First, its magnitude and direction theta. It makes with x-axis. Next, simply its components magnitude, right? Ax and ay, so you can write it, yeah. So remember, all of you know one thing. What? You know this formula, r is equals to a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta, है ना? 2ab cos theta. And you know one thing, ax vector is always perpendicular to ay vector, because x axis is always perpendicular to y axis, right? So what I can write, ax square plus ay square 2ax ay cos 90 degree, and cos 90 degree is always 0. What? 0. So we can simply write r is equals to under root of ax square plus ay square. Getting, my dear friends? So this is the formula you need to remember. Okay. The resultant of two perpendicular components can be given by under root of a square plus b square. Means here I will get under root ax square plus ay square. And direction simply you can find like this also. Let's say this is a, this is ax, this is ay, and this is right angle triangle. So using Pythagoras theorem, a is equals to under root of ax square plus ay square. Are you getting? That's all. And how you will write this angle theta, this theta, how you will write? So tan theta, that can be written as what? Ay by ax perpendicular by base. That's all. So you are getting it, right? Okay, next. This I have already told you, but still let us see in 3D. You can see properly. Okay. So let me take this laser. You can see, my dear friends, this is a three-dimensional coordinate system, x-axis, this is y-axis, and this is z-axis. Now this is vector A, O to P. This is a vector A, है ना? Let us take its component. So I am going to take its component along x-axis. This is the component along x-axis. Component along y-axis. So this is the component along y-axis. And this is the component along z-axis. Got it, my dear friend? That's all. Now, yeah. So let us write it. A can be written as ax I cap plus ay j cap plus az k cap. Ax I cap, ay j cap, and az k cap are the resolution of vector A along x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis. Okay, ax, ay, and az are what? Magnitude of those resolutions. These are called components of vector A along x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis. Okay, so how to write its resultant? Under root of x square plus ay square plus az square. Okay. Yes. Yeah. So this is the important thing, as I told you. What? X is equals to a cos alpha, ay is equals to, yeah. So this thing you need to remember, beta. This thing you need to remember. Ax is equals to a cos alpha. Okay. Ay is equals to a cos beta, and az is equals to a cos gamma. These are called direction. This cos alpha, cos beta, cos alpha can be written as x by a. Okay. Cos beta can be written as ay by a, and cos gamma can be written as az by a, right? So this cos alpha, cos beta, and cos gamma are called direction cosines of vector A. Direction cosines, because we are just showing the directions along x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis. Got it, my dear friends? So we are just talking about the direction cosines along x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. That's all. These are called direction cosines. Okay, this is important terms. Now one more thing. Here I want to explain you one thing. If we square and add this direction cosines, what will happen? So let us talk about that result also. Okay. So now I am going to square and add this direction cosine. Okay. So I will write cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma. What I will get? That will be equal to ax square upon a square plus ay square upon a square plus az square upon a square. Okay. Yes, I know one thing. Ax square plus ay square plus az square is a square. Got it? So directly I will write a square by a square is equal to 1. So remember, the square of sum of direction cosines is always equal to 1. Cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma is equal to 1. Okay, remember this result. That's all, right? Remember this result. Finally, it is written here: cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma. Sum of this all will be 1. Next, I will talk about the first question, right? Yeah. So let us talk about this question. I have written the ready-made solution. Don't worry. A force of 50 Newton is acting on a particle in a direction making an angle 45 degree with the horizontal. Okay. It is making angle. You can see this is horizontal direction. It is making angle 45 degree with the horizontal. And this is the force of 50 Newton, right? Okay. So now what is going on? Find the component of this force along horizontal and vertical directions. So simply I will draw your x-axis, this is horizontal direction, and this is y-axis, vertical direction. So I already told you, in the direction of theta, cos, and opposite sine. So I will say this is theta now, right? So the side which is attached with theta, so there will be cos. So 50 cos 45 degree. Got it? 50 cos 45 degree. And this is opposite direction, so this is 50 sine 45 degree. Got it? Right? Okay. So 50 cos 45 degree and 50 sine 45 degree. Okay. Finally, I got the value 50. Sine 45 degrees 1 by root 2. So I will get 25 root 2. And here also I will get what? 25 root 2. Right? Yes. Are you getting? So finally, what answer will get? So this force F will be what? 25 root 2 I cap plus 25 root 2 j cap. So we are getting I cap and j cap 2. Yeah, so these are the vectors, right? We can write it easily. Answer 25 root 2 I cap plus 25 root 2 j cap. This is very simple beta. This is some force. ये कोई force है. Theta angle बना रहा है with the horizontal. So we'll take one component in this direction. So here is theta. So I'll get along this direction cos theta. And here no theta. So that will be sin theta. Okay. Yes. Let us talk about this. A vector makes an angle 30 degree with the horizontal. If a horizontal component of vector is 250 Newton, find the magnitude of vector and its vertical component. Let us write it. Let us solve it. You know? So let's say this is some vector A. I don't know what is its value. We need to find it. So this is angle 30 degree. Theta is equals to 30 degree. So I'll take along this. So this AX component, horizontal component is 250. So AX is given 250. How much? 250. We all know this is theta, right? So AX is equals to A cos theta, A cos 30 degree. And that is what? That is 250. 250. So what is the value of cos 30 degree? We all know cos 30 degree is root 3 by 2. And now, so we are getting that is 250. So finally what we are getting? A vector. Magnitude of vector A is 500 divided by root 3 Newton. Okay. Are you getting? So yeah. So finally we got this, or not Newton. If it is force then Newton. Now its unit is not given. So 500 divided by root 3 unit. Okay. That's all. So this is a simple thing. Vector A is equals to 500 divided by root 3. Okay. Next, I will talk about its vertical component. So AY we need to find. So I will say that is A sine 30 degree, and that is 500 divided by root 3. This is the value of A. Sine 30 degree is 1 by 2. So answer we are getting 250 divided by root 3. Got it? That's all. This is the answer. So all of you can solve it very well, right? These are the simple thing about the resolution components, right? Okay. So here you got the answer, right? These answers only we got. Yes. So let's move, my dear friends. I think you are getting it right. You are understanding it. If you are not understanding properly, please go back. You can rewind and watch, right? Yes. So the components of a force along x, y, and z axis are 30 Newton, 40 Newton, and 50 Newton respectively. It is given along x axis. Yeah. So these are given. All three components are given. So ax is given. How much? Ax is 30 Newton. Okay. Ay is given 40 Newton. Okay. And Az is also given. Az is how much? That is 50 Newton. Represent the forces as a vector. So let us write it in terms of vector. So vector A is equals to Ax I cap plus Ay j cap plus Az k cap. I think you are understanding it, right? Now what can we write, my dear friends? So 30 I cap plus 40 j cap plus 50 k cap. We got it. Represent the find its magnitude. So magnitude, how to find? All of you know that. Now only we have written the formula. What? Under root ax square plus ay square plus az square. Okay. So let us write its magnitude. 30 square is 900. 40 square is 1600. And 50 square is 2500. Okay. That's all. So finally we'll get 2500 plus 2500. That is how much? 5000. Okay. So we can write it like this. What? You can write 2500 into 2. So 2500. Now I can write it 50 root 2. That is the answer. Okay, got it? Very simple, very simple, right? 5000 can be written as 50 root 2. Okay, if 50 will go inside, it will become 2500 into 2, 500. Okay, 5000. So this is the simple answer we got. Final answer is 50 root 2, and this is the vector. Okay, yes, I think you are understanding it very well. Let's move to the next question. Next slide, right? I have written everything here. Okay, so 50. Here I did not write. Here I did not write it properly. This is under root of 5000. Okay, under root 5000 means 50 root 2. This is the answer. So next question, my dear friends. Vector A is equals to I cap plus 2j cap minus 3k cap. Then vector B is added to A. Are you getting? Vector B is some vector I don't know. That is added to A. Then we will get unit vector along x-axis. Are you getting? Vector A and vector B are added. Then you will get the resultant is a unit vector. Okay. Yes. Along x-axis. Yes. Find the value of B and its magnitude. Okay. Yeah. So let us find it. I am saying vector A plus vector B. If I'll add this both, then what I'll get? I'll get a unit vector along x-axis. So unit vector along x-axis is called I cap, right? Okay. Let us write the value of A. So that is I cap plus 2k cap minus 3k cap and plus B vector. So that is I cap. Remember, I cap can be added or subtracted to I cap. J cap can be added or subtracted to J cap, and K cap can be subtracted or added to K cap only. Okay. So finally, what answer we will get? B vector equals to this I cap will go that side, so it will become minus I cap. So I cap already cancelled. So we are getting minus 2 J cap plus 3 K cap. Okay. So this is vector B. Find vector B and its magnitude. So let us find its magnitude. Magnitude of vector B is what? Under root of bx square plus by square plus bz square. Means 0 square plus minus 2 square plus 3 square. Got it? So what we are getting? We are getting 4 plus 9. Root 13. Okay, root 13. So finally, they are asking unit vector along B. How to find unit vector along B? Unit vector of B is equals to vector B divided by its magnitude. That's all. Okay. So vector B is written here minus 2j cap plus 3k cap divided by its magnitude, that is root 13. So finally, we got this answer. Okay. That's all. This is the unit vector of vector B. Right. So such type of questions you may get in NEET exam. Okay, the same steps I have written here also, so no need to worry about that. Okay, yes, right. So this is the final answer we got. Okay, let us talk about this next question. Yeah, so this is the question. Let us talk about this. I have already written its solution, so directly use the laser. Let me use the laser. Okay, so here vector A and B and C A, B, and C have the magnitude 5, 5 root 2, and 5. है ना? Respectively. The direction of A, B, and C are towards east, north, and east, northeast, and north respectively. So 5 is along east, 5 is along north, and 5 root 2 is along northeast. It is clearly written here. I cap and J cap are along east and north, right? Yes. Okay, so you need to find A plus B plus C vector. You need to find the sum of these three vectors. So how you will add it? So remember, let's say vector A, that is 5, so that is along east direction. Vector C is along north direction, so that is C vector. And vector B, 5 root 2, that is along northeast direction. Got it? Yes. So A can be written as, vector A can be written as 5 I cap. Vector C, this vector can be written as 5 j cap, you know, and vector B cannot be written directly I cap j cap, so we need to take its component. Whenever vector is not along x axis, not along y axis, then we need to take its component along x axis and y axis. Okay, then we need to take its component along x axis and y axis, right? So how to do it? So let me write it properly here, my dear friends, so that you can understand it. Okay, so how to write it? Listen. So here is the x-axis, here is the y-axis, and here is vector B. So I will take its two component. One component, this angle how much? 5 root 2. And northeast. Northeast means exactly between x and y. So that is 45 degree. So here I will get B cos 45 degree. And here I will get B sin 45 degree. Right? And value of B is what? 5 root 2. So 5 root 2 cos 45 degrees 1 by root 2. So I am getting 5. है ना? So I am getting B cos 45 degree I cap and B sin 45 degree J cap. So 5 I cap plus 5 J cap. That's all. Yes. So simply we can write it here. You can see vector A 5 I cap, vector C 5 J cap, and D is 5 root 2 cos 45 degree I cap, 5 root 2 sin 45 degree J cap. So I'm getting 5 I cap plus 5 J cap. So what we'll get? A plus B plus C. 5 I cap plus 5 I cap plus 5 J cap plus 5 J cap. So we are getting 10 I cap plus 10 J cap. So what is its magnitude? So under root of x square plus bx, matlab ay square plus az square, like that. So just I'm getting under root 10 square plus 10 square. So I'm getting 10 root 2. Okay. And angle. So we have written tan alpha is equals to what? Ry by Rx means 10 by 10. So what? So 45 degree. Right? That's all. This was very simple question, and I think you got it very well. Okay. If you did not understand it, please watch it again. So definitely you will understand it. Okay, my dear friends. So let's move to the next slide. Multiplication of vectors. Yeah, that is very important part of vectors, my dear friends. Multiplication of vectors are of two types: scalar product and vector product. Remember, when we multiply two vectors in such a way that we will get the final result as a scalar, this will get only magnitude. है So whenever we need magnitude, then we will use what? Scalar product. And whenever we need magnitude as well as direction also, means we will use vector product. Scalar product is also called dot product, and vector product is also called cross product. These are the simple basic information about the vector multiplication. Got it? For example, I want to multiply two vectors and I want to find its magnitude only. So what I will do, I'll multiply both the vectors in such a way that I'll get what? Scalar, directly scalar. Okay, right? So for example, work is force dot displacement, force into displacement. So there, work is a scalar quantity. Okay, force is a vector, displacement is a vector, but work is what? Scalar. So what we will do, from two vectors I want to find a scalar quantity, and I need to use dot or scalar product. Okay, yes. So let us talk about this scalar product. At first we are dealing with this because this is easy. After that we will talk about vector product. Okay, so the scalar product or dot product of any two vectors, a vector and b vector, denoted as a dot b. Okay, remember, a dot b. Yes. So what we'll get? Remember, it can be written like this: a dot b. Okay, that is magnitude of a into magnitude of B cos of angle between them. So A dot B is equals to AB cos theta. That's all. This is the dot product. You just remember this definition. That's enough, right? Yes. So defined as the product of their magnitude with cosine of angle between them, right? So A dot B is equals to AB cos theta. So this is the formula you need to remember at any cost. Very, very important. Very, very important. Okay. Yes. Yes, so I think you got it very well, right? Theta is angle between both the vectors. Now, some basic properties. Without these properties, you cannot understand. You cannot apply it properly. So, at first, it is always a scalar which is positive if angle between them is what, acute, okay, and it is negative if angle between them is obtuse. All of you know what cos theta. Cos theta, yeah, cos theta is positive. Cos theta is positive means greater than zero. If theta is greater than equal to 0 degree and less than what, 90 degree, okay, then theta will be what, positive or non-negative, we can say. If cos theta is written less than 0 means it is negative, so it is possible only when theta is greater than 90 degree. Are you getting? Whenever theta is greater than 90 degree to 180 degree, then we'll say what, it is negative. Okay, remember cos theta will be less than 0 in that case. Okay, so this is the basic information I wanted to explain you, my dear friends. Let us talk about the next point. It follows the commutative. Definitely, commutative means what? Commutative means independent of order. Commutative means independent of order. Let's say somewhere it is written like this: A dot B. Okay, A dot B. So I can write it B dot A. I have changed the order. It is not changing, right? Are you getting? It will give the same value, right? So it is commutative. Next, it is distributive. Distributive means its addition follows distributive. How? Let's say I have written P dot Q plus R. So I can write it like this. I will multiply P with this. I will multiply P with this also. So separately we'll do two dot products. P dot Q plus P dot R. That's all. You can solve it like this also. Both will give same values. Okay. You can do one thing. You add Q and R first and do the dot product with the P. Okay, or you can do one thing, P dot Q plus P dot R. So then also you'll get the same value. Okay, this is a simple thing I wanted to explain you, nothing else. Next property, as by definition, A dot B is equals to AB cos theta, the angle between two vectors. We can write cos theta. How can write cos theta? Listen, from this step, we can write cos theta is equals to A dot B. It will give some scalar value. Divide by magnitude of A and magnitude of B. That's all, my dear friends. So finally we'll get what? We'll get the angle between them. So it can be written as theta is equals to cos inverse. Cos inverse A dot B upon AB. That's all. So this is the formula we are getting, right? Remember, okay, it is not a new formula. It is A dot B is equals to AB cos theta only. Next, A dot B is equals to A of B cos theta or B of A cos theta. What it means? Listen. Let's say I have two vectors. This is A vector and this is some B vector. Got it? Angle between them is theta. So what I am going to do is I am taking component of B along A. So that will be this. And what will we know? Component of B in the direction along the side, taking angle theta with vector B. So that is B cos theta. So I will say B cos theta. Got it? Okay. Right? Yes. So what I will write, component uh, of B along A is what? B cos theta. Okay, so simply we can write A vector A into component of B along A. Okay, or we can write vector B into component of vector A along B. No need to worry about this. Okay, leave it. Just remember A dot B is equals to AB cos theta. Simple. Yeah, so here are the basic things. Whatever I told in the last slide, here I am going to explain properly. Okay, geometrically, B cos theta is the projection of B on A. Are you getting? Actually, B cos theta is a component of B along vector A. Okay, you can see in this diagram. These are two vectors. Let me take laser here. Laser is only needed here. So this is A vector and this is B vector. I am just going to take component of B along A, means shadow of B along A. So here I have taken shadow. This is the shadow of B along vector A. So this is how much B cos theta, right? So B cos theta is component of B along A, means component of B in the direction of A. That's all. Okay. So how to find it? How to find it? So let us calculate it. Let me solve it. Listen. So I will simply write what component. Let me write it here. Component of B vector along A vector. So that is how much B cos theta. B cos theta. This is the component of vector B along vector A. Okay. What next? What else you can do? So I can write it. Yeah. So this. What is the value of cos theta? You all know value of cos theta can be written like this: vector A dot vector B divided by magnitude of A into magnitude of B. So I'm going to write here. Okay. So B is already there. A dot B divided by AB. So this B is magnitude. This B is magnitude. It will be cancelled. So what I'm getting here? A vector divided by A dot B. So finally I will get A cap dot B. Are you getting? So this is what component of B along A. A cap dot B. Okay, right? Are you getting? If someone asks you resolution, how you will write? So resolution of vector B along vector A. Resolution of vector B along vector A. How you will write? So we will simply write component is already there. A dot B. No need to change it. Okay, this is component with the direction. So along A. So we just need to add the direction of vector A. So that is A cap. That is A cap. Got it? That's all. This is the answer. Just component of B along A into direction of B and direction of so into direction of A. So direction of A can be given by unit vector of vector A. Okay. Yes, so I think you are getting it very well. Okay. If we want to represent the direction of any vector, we just need to write its unit vector. Okay. So my dear friends, this is a basic question, simple thing, right? Basic concept. Okay. So let us understand this. After that, we will talk something. Yes. So this is the same thing we got, right? Another thing, if you want to find the component of A along B, so what you will write? So component of A along B, component directly let me write, okay, because I have already explained you. So a component of A along B, that is A cos theta, right? Component of B along A, that is B cos theta. Component of A along B, that is A cos theta. So same thing, right? Just the way of representation is changed. So what I can write here, component of A along B. So how I can write? I can write A cos theta. That is A cos theta. Okay, A is A and cos theta is what? A vector dot B vector divided by magnitude of A, magnitude of B. Cancel this thing. I'm getting A vector dot B cap. Okay, if we want to find its resolution, so we need to multiply the direction of B vector. So that is what B cap. That's all. These are the simple things. Okay, that's all. You'll learn it with its some questions only, not directly, you know. So, my dear friends, here are some more basic points. You need to understand it very well. It is very essential. Scalar product of two vectors will be maximum when cos theta is maximum. As I told you, A dot B is equals to AB cos theta. Maximum value of cos theta is equal to 1. What? 1. Maximum value of cos theta is 1. And that you will get at 0 degree or 360 degree. That you will get at 0 degree or 360 degree. Okay, remember, magnitude of cos theta is minimum at minimum, that is -1. What? -1. And that you will get where? At theta is equals to 180 degree. Okay, so whenever angle between two vectors are 0 degree, means they are parallel. Okay, so we can say there are two parallel vectors. This is vector A and this is vector B. So let's say these are two vectors. So what we will write? A dot B is equals to AB cos 0 degree. So I can write cos 0 degree is 1. So AB. A dot B is equals to AB. That's all, my dear friends. Okay. This is the simple thing I wanted to explain you. So A dot B max is AB. Okay. And let us, if scalar product of two non-zero vectors vanishes means it becomes 0. What? 0. Then we can write what? Theta will be 90 degree because cos 90 degrees equals to 0. Okay. Yes, so means both the vectors. Always remember dot product of two perpendicular vector A dot B is equals to 0. That remember A vector will be always perpendicular to B vector. A vector will be always perpendicular to B vector. Remember, two vectors are perpendicular to each other, then their dot product will be always 0. Okay, I think you are getting it. The scalar product of two vector itself in terms of self dot product given by, yeah. So are you getting what it mean? What is its mean? Means a vector dot a vector, it can be given by a into cos of 0 degree, because a vector and a vector are in same direction, right? है ना? Yeah, I will say a dot a is what? A square. So similarly, remember I cap dot I cap is I cap square, and value of I cap is 1. Magnitude of I cap is 1. I cap dot I cap 1. J cap dot J cap 1. K cap dot K cap 1. Okay, and I cap and j cap are perpendicular to each other. So we know dot product of two perpendicular vector is always 0. I cap dot j cap will be 0. J cap dot k cap will be 0. K cap dot I cap will be 0. So let us see. In case of unit vectors, n cap dot n cap is 1, right? So we can write I cap dot I cap is equals to j cap dot j cap is equals to k cap dot k cap is equals to 1. That's all. This is the simple thing I wanted to explain you. I cap dot I cap is equals to 1, j cap dot j cap is equals to 1, k cap dot k cap is also 1. Next, in case of orthogonal vectors, are you getting orthogonal? I explained you in the last class. Orthogonal vectors means two vectors are perpendicular to each other, then they are called orthogonal. So, I cap, j cap, and k cap means unit vector along x axis, unit vector along y axis, unit vector along z axis. So, simply I will say what? If two vectors are perpendicular to each other, that dot product will be 0. So, I cap dot j cap or j cap dot k cap or k cap dot I cap will be 0 always. Remember? Okay, mind it. Right? This result you need to remember at any cost. These two results. This last one and this one. Okay. Yes. So finally, let us talk about the dot product. Okay. So here I have written, let's say A dot B. Two vectors are given. Okay. Let's say A vector can be given by AX I cap, AY J cap, and AZ K cap. B vector can be given by Bx I cap, By J cap, and Bz K cap. Okay. I'm going to multiply, means going to do the dot product of these two vectors. So how I will do? At first, this ax I cap will be multiplied with this, after that this, after that this. So ax I cap, bx I cap. So I cap 1. So I will get ax bx. So I have written here ax bx. Okay. After that ax is multiplied with by. Okay. Ax bx. So we are getting this. What? This one. Okay. Now next, ax is multiplied with by. So this is I cap and this is j cap. So I dot j is 0. So no need to write here. Next, this I cap wala will multiply with this k cap. So I cap dot k cap is 0. So again 0. So this is 0. This is 0. No meaning, right? So we are getting only one thing. X bx. Okay. Yes, I think you got it. After that, next we will multiply this. So let us multiply this with this. So j cap dot I cap 0. Next, p cap dot j cap 1. So we will get what? A by b by. So I have written A by b by here. Okay. After that, last, j cap will multiply with k cap. So j cap dot k cap is equals to 0. So no need to write. Okay. That's all. After that, the third term is remaining here. So let us write third term. Third term is az k cap. So it will multiply with this. I dot k. That is 0. Means k dot I is 0. This is 0. Next, this y, you can write k dot j also 0. After that, k dot k, that is 1, means az bz will be there. So this one. So finally what we are getting? Ax bx plus ay by plus az bz. So remember one thing, whenever you are doing dot product of two vectors, I cap will be multiplied with I cap, J cap will multiply with J cap, K cap will multiply with K cap. Okay. So remember AX BX plus AY BY plus AZ BZ. That's all. This is the answer. One example we'll solve and after that we'll conclude it. So for example, let's say vector A is given I cap minus 2 J cap plus 3 K cap. Okay. And vector B is given. Vector B is 4 I cap minus J cap minus 2k cap. Okay, this is given. So these are two vectors. So let us solve it. A dot B. How we will do? This I cap will be multiplied with I cap. So these two terms will be multiplied. So multiple of I cap is 1 in A and 4 in B. So 1 into 4. Okay. After that, what next? Minus 2 minus 1. So here I will write plus minus 2 into minus 1. Okay. Plus next, yeah, last z k cap will be multiplied with k cap. So I will write here 3 will be multiplied with minus 2. For final answer 4 minus minus plus 2 and this is minus 6. I am getting 0. What? 0. Okay. If someone asks me what is the angle between A and B, so A dot B is equals to 0. So I will say A is perpendicular to B. If dot product of two vectors is 0, then we'll get vectors are perpendicular to each other. I have explained you how to solve the dot product. Okay, that's all simple, right? I think you got it very well, right? So here is the question. If vectors P, A I cap, A j cap plus 3k cap and Q, A I cap minus 2 j cap minus k cap are perpendicular to each other, then find value of small a. So what I will say? Here it is given that P is perpendicular to Q. It is given. P is perpendicular to Q. It is given in the question. And I can write dot product of both. Whenever such type of question they will ask, you need to do dot product only. So P dot Q will be 0. Okay. Now what you can do? You can write I cap will be multiplied with I cap. So you can write here A square. Okay. Because I cap dot I cap is 1. And A into A is A square. Okay. Plus multiple of J cap is A and here minus 2. So you will get what? Minus 2A. So you are getting here minus 2A. So minus 2 into A. Okay. Yes. J cap 1. Okay. Next plus 3K cap and minus K cap. So you will get what? Plus of 3k cap into minus k cap. So means minus 1, right? Yes. Finally, you are getting a square minus 2a minus 3 is equals to what? 0. Okay, it is given in the question. Okay, let us solve it. This is a quadratic equation, so let us find its factor. A square minus 3a plus a minus 3 is equals to 0. So let us solve it. A is taking common, so a minus 3. Okay, plus 1 is common, so a minus 3 is equals to 0. Okay, now what you will do? A plus 1 into a minus 3 is equals to 0. So finally you will get a is equals to minus 1 and a is equals to 3. These are the two values you are getting, my dear friends. These are the two values you are getting. These two values are possible here. So value of a can be either minus 1 or plus 3. Okay. So that's all. These two are the answers, right? Minus 1 and 3. Right? I have written the solution also. So no need to worry about that, right? Minus 1 and 3 is the answer. Okay. That's all. Next, let us talk about question number 7. So, my dear friends, yeah. So, as I told you, vectors is really very simple chapter. You just need to know the basics. If you learned once, it will become very easy for you. Okay. Find the components of 3 I cap plus 4 j cap along I cap plus j cap. So, I will say, let's say vector A. This is component of one vector along another vector. So, A vector is given 3 I cap plus 4 j cap. This is vector A. And another vector is given, vector B. That is what? I cap plus j cap. These are the two vectors are given. Now what you need to do? Find component of 3 I cap plus 4 j cap along. Yani ki component of this first vector along second. So I will say component of vector means component of A along B. It is given in the question, right? They are asking. So along B, component of A along B is what? A cos theta. That's all. Okay. A cos theta. Okay. So how you can write? A is A cos theta. What is cos theta? Cos theta is always A dot B divided by AB. All of you know that, right? Okay. Yes. So what we can write? Let us cancel this A with this A. Okay. So finally, what we are getting? We are getting A vector dot B vector divided by magnitude of B. That's all. So let us find its dot product. So A dot B, what we will get? 3 into 1. So 3. 4 into 1. That is 4. So finally, what we are getting? 7. Okay. A dot B is 7. So I am writing here 7. Next, divide by magnitude of B. So how to find magnitude of B? So magnitude of B can be written as under root of I cap, multiple of I cap square plus multiple of j cap square. So 1 square plus 1 square. So we are getting root 2. So final answer, we are getting 7 by root 2. Okay. 7 by root 2. This is the component of A along vector B. Okay. That's all. This is the simple answer. If someone asks you resolution of A along B, I will write like this. Resolution of vector A along vector B. How to write it? Components we are having 7 by root 2 into direction of B vector. So that is B cap. Okay. So let us multiply B cap here. So 7 by root 2 is already there. Okay. And B vector divided by its magnitude is called B cap. So B vector is what? I cap plus J cap divided by its magnitude. That is root 2. So finally you will get what? 7 by 2. I cap plus J cap. So I have written here both the resolution and components. You can solve it like this, my dear friends. This is a simple thing and you can do it. Okay. Yes. The same thing I have also solved here. So no need to worry. Right. So finally you are getting 7 by root 2. Yes. Next. Find angle between A and B. These are the two vectors and you need to find angle between these two vectors. So how you will find? A dot B is equals to AB cos theta. All of you know that. AB cos theta. So let us find angle between them. Cos theta is equals to dot product of both A dot B divided by AB. Okay, let's do it. I cap will be multiplied with I cap. So 12 into 3, 36. Right? Next, plus J cap will be multiplied with J cap. So 4 into 5 is 20. Okay. Divided by magnitude of A. So under root of 3 square plus 4 square. So I will get 25 root minus 5. And magnitude of B, that is under root of 12 square. So 144. Under root of 5 square, that is 25. So root 169, that is 13. So I'll get what? 5 into 13. That's all. So I'm getting there 56. Okay. Divide by what? 65. 56 divided by 65. So theta is equals to, I can write cos inverse 56 divided by 65. This is the answer. How we can do it, right? That's all. Right? 56 by 65. So I think you are getting it very well. And you have observed this is very, very simple. Whenever we are doing dot product, just multiple of I cap will be multiplied with multiple of I cap. Right? Got it? J cap will be multiplied with J cap. K cap will be multiplied with K cap. Okay? Its reason I have already explained in the important points. Next, vector product. Yes, my dear friend. So, yeah, here it is little hot. So, where is the AC remote? Give it. So next I will talk about vector product. My dear friends, next we will talk about vector product. Vector product is what? When we'll multiply two vectors in such a way that we'll get the result as a vector, multiplication as a vector in a vector form. So that is called vector product. So vector product of two vectors A and B can be defined as A cross B. We need to use cross signs between them. So this cross, that's why it is called cross product also. That is A, B cos theta. And here I will write n cap. N cap is a unit vector that is normal to A and normal to B. This is the way to write the cross product of two vectors A and B. Okay. So remember, let's say this is vector A and this is vector B. This both are in the same plane. Let's say this both are in the same plane. Okay. Yes. And angle between them is theta. So I'll get the third vector. Thus, that third vector will be perpendicular to this plane. Means that will be perpendicular to A and perpendicular to B. This is the direction of n cap. Means I can say this is what A cross B. This is A cross B. Direction of A cross B is what? Perpendicular to A and perpendicular to B. Okay. Remember, this is the way. Okay. Yeah. So you have to do like that only. Magnitude of A into magnitude of B. Okay. Sorry. I have written cos. This is the dot product. Sorry. This is sine. A cross B is used to AB sine theta. Okay. AB sine theta and cap. Remember, A cross B is used to AB sine theta and cap. Okay. Dot product is AB cos theta only. There is no n cap. Okay. But in cross product, we need to use A, B, sine, theta, n cap. Okay. That's all. And its direction, how you will give its direction can be given by right hand thumb rule. What is right hand thumb rule? Let's say we have two vectors. These are two vectors. Keep your fingers along one vector. Okay, these are fingers along first vector. Rotate it towards second, and thumb is in this direction. Thumb will represent the direction of cross product. Okay, first vector, rotate it towards second vector, thumb will represent the direction. So what will be the direction of B cap? So B is like this and A is here, so I have to keep like this. B cross A. So it will be downward. Are you getting? So remember, A cross B is not equal to B cross A. A cross B is equal to minus of B cross A. Right? A cross B in upward direction, so B cross A is in downward direction. Okay. I will explain you properly here. Don't worry. Right. So here is the definition. Cross product of two vectors A and B can be given by A cross B is equal to AB sine theta and cap. Remember this. Okay. Yes, so theta is angle between the two vectors A vector and B vector. Okay, and n cap is perpendicular to A and perpendicular to B. Okay, and it can be given by right hand thumb rule. My dear friends, right hand thumb rule. Right, keep your fingers in the direction of first. Let's say A cross B, so A, along A. Rotate it towards another vector, cross B, so it will rotate towards B vector. Then thumb will represent the direction of perpendicular vector. Means it will represent the direction of n cap. That's all. Okay. So finally, you can see in this diagram, A vector is given, right? Yeah. So let me take this laser. So here you can see this is A vector, this is B vector, and angle between them. So A cross B will be in this direction. So you can see A cross B upward direction. Okay. If you are writing B cross A, so you will keep your fingers along B, rotate it towards A. B cross A. You cannot rotate it like this. In opposite directions, fingers cannot be rotated. It can bend only in one direction, right? B cross A is downward direction. A cross B is in upward direction. Okay. Yes. So I think you are getting it very well, right? So to find the direction of n cap, draw the two vectors A and B with both the tails coinciding. Both the tails are coinciding. Now place your stretched right arm perpendicular to the plane of A and B in such a way that the fingers are along A vector. So fingers are along A vector and it rotates towards vector B. Okay, close the fingers towards B. The thumb will give the direction of n cap, means it will give the direction of cross product. Okay. Properties very important, my dear friends. Without properties you cannot learn the vectors cross product. Okay, so vector product of two vectors is always a vector perpendicular to the plane containing A and B. Are you getting? So a vector cross product of two vectors A and B will be always perpendicular to vector A and perpendicular to vector B. Okay, right? So A vector and A cross B vector will be always orthogonal. B vector and A cross B will be always orthogonal. Doesn't matter what is the angle between A and B. Okay, so A and B can be obtuse, right? Any angle, but A cross B will be always perpendicular to A and perpendicular to B. So vector product of two vectors is not commutative. Remember, it is not commutative. Commutative means order, right? So it is depending on order. Remember, it cannot be solved without order. Okay. So remember one thing, dot product is commutative, but cross product is not commutative. How? We know one thing. A dot B. Sorry, A dot B. I need to write it properly. A vector dot B vector. That is what? That is equal to B vector dot A vector. Right? B vector dot A vector. So this is commutative. But A cross B is not equal to B cross A. Okay, why? Because it is vector product and it depends on direction. Okay, remember A cross B is always equal to minus of B cross A. This is correct. Okay, right? Are you getting? So A cross B is never equal to B cross A. Remember this result. So this is called not commutative. Okay, yes. A cross B is not equal to B cross A. Okay, yes. Its magnitude will be equal, obviously. A cross B is AB sine theta n cap. So B cross A will be AB sine theta minus n cap. Okay, so magnitude will be equal only. Direction is not equal. Direction will be just opposite. So vector product is distributive when the order of vector is strictly maintained. Remember, if you are maintaining the order, then it is distributive. For example, A cross B plus C means it is distributive with addition of vectors. So I can write it like this: A cross B plus A cross C. Are you getting? A cross B plus A cross C. If you are doing like this, then it is correct. Okay, this is correct. So we can say the vector product is always distributive. Okay, with if the order of the vectors kept same. So let us talk about next. A cross B plus C. So we can write it A cross B plus A cross C. A cross B plus A cross C. So here are some points. Okay, so we need to follow it. We need to solve it properly. We'll understand and we'll deal with it. Okay, my dear friends, so let us talk about this. What is the meaning of this? The magnitude of vector product of two vectors. Let's say two vectors are given, A vector and B vector, and we are talking about it. It will be maximum when you all know one thing: A cross B. Its magnitude is what? Its magnitude is AB sine theta, right? Direction is gone. Why? Because I'm taking magnitude. So it will be maximum when sine theta maximum. So sine theta max is how much? 1. At what angle? Theta is 90 degrees, right? Remember, right? And it will be 0 when theta is 0 degree. Okay, that's all. So what you will get? You will get AB. So AB maximum, A cross B, and its maximum value will be AB when A and B are at 0 degree angle. Okay, next, the magnitude of vector product of two non-zero vectors will be minimum when sine theta is minimum 0, because we are taking magnitude. We have taken its mod. Okay, so we have taken its mod means we are taking just uh, means it is 0, right? Minimum will be 0 for that. Okay, else it will be -1, but I am just talking about yeah, I am just talking about 0 degree to 180 degree. So that will be what? 0. Okay, vector product of two non-zero vector vanishes, right? When theta is 0 degree or 180 degree, means either they are parallel or they are anti-parallel, then their cross product will be what? 0. Next, the cross product of two vectors is always 0. Why always 0 vector? Why always null vector? Because I know one thing. A cross A, that will be equal to A into sine 0 degree, that is 0 n cap, you know. So I can write it like this: 0 vector. Okay, right? That's all. Yes, in case of two unity, remember one thing very important: I cross I, same vector. I cross I, same vector. J cross J, same vectors, same directions, right? And K cross K will be always 0 vector. Why? Because angle between I and I is always 0. Angle between J and J 0. K and K 0. Will get 0. Okay, remember. So this result is very important. It will save your time. Next, in case of orthogonal vectors, so remember one more thing I am saying. This is, let's say, I cap, this is J cap, and this is K cap. So I cap, J cap, and K cap are orthogonal vectors. If you multiply I cross J, then it will give you K cap. What? K cap. Then you will multiply J to K, so you will get J cross K. j cross k, then you will get next vector I cap. Okay, and when you will multiply k cross I, remember k cross I, then you will get j cap. Okay, I cross j gives k cap, j cross k gives I cap. Okay, and k cross I gives j cap. Okay, so these are the basic results you need to remember, my dear friends. If you will change their order, so you'll write j cross I, you'll get minus k cap. Okay, if you write k cross j, then you will get minus I cap. If you write I cross k, then you will get minus j cap. Okay, remember. So this is clockwise cycle, so this will be positive. If you are moving anti-clockwise cycle, it will give negative value. Okay, remember I cross j is equals to k cap, j cross k is equals to I cap, k cross I is equals to j cap. This is the basic result you need to remember, my dear friends. Okay, without this you cannot solve it. Right here I have drawn, right? If you are using anti-clockwise cycle, it will give negative. If you are using clockwise cycle, it will give you positive. Okay. Last point, the magnitude of area of parallelogram is A cross B. Let's say two sides of parallelograms are given by vector A and vector B. Then area of the parallelogram can be given by mod of A cross B. Are you getting? Just do the cross product and find its magnitude. That's all. Yes, here is the question. A is eastwards and B is downward. So A is along eastward direction, means I cap direction. And B is downward. So downward direction is what? Minus J cap direction, let us take, right? Now, find, okay, okay. Yeah. Listen, this is the eastward direction and this is downward direction. Okay, yes. So let us talk about this. I'm saying, ki, let's say downward direction is this. This is the downward direction, okay? Yes. And yeah. So you need to find A cross B. So what will be the direction of A cross B? The direction of A cross B. This is A vector. Okay. And this is B vector. Okay. You need to find its cross product. So let us consider east is I cap. Okay. West is minus I cap. Remember, I need to write it like this. Let's say this is east. It can be written as I cap. North can be written as J cap. So south can be written as minus j cap, okay, and west can be written as minus I cap. So up can be written as plus k cap, means that direction, and down can be written as minus k cap. Are you getting? I'm using this direction. So they are saying ki A. So I'm writing here A is eastward. So A vector is, let's say, A eastward is I cap, and B vector can be written as it is downward. So I am writing it B, and downward direction I have written here minus k cap. So that is minus k cap. So let us find A cross B. So I am going to solve A cross B. That is A, B, and cross product of I cap cross minus k cap. Are you getting? So let us take this minus outside. So A, B. Okay. Huh. I cross J, J cross K, K cross I. K cross I gives J. So I cross K will give minus J. So it is like this. So AB is what? J cap. So final answer what you are getting? You get the direction of A cross B. Direction of A cross B is J cap. What we can write the value of J cap? J cap is north direction. So you are getting the answer north. What? North direction. That's all, my dear friends. Okay. So I think you got it very well, right? Yeah. Anyhow, it is given 45 degrees. So it is yeah, A cross B angle between. Okay, it is something else. My dear friends, listen. Uh, okay. A is eastward, B is downward. Find the direction of A cross B. So this is yeah. Let me, yeah. Here the direction is given. Applying right hand thumb rule, we are getting the direction of A and B is north, right? North. Okay. One method I have explained you, I cap, G cap. Okay. Another method is what? This is, let's say, east direction. What? This is east and this is down. So east first vector, B is downward. So east dot downward. So this is cross product. So inside. Okay. So that will be direction what? East, west, north, south. So that is north direction. Okay. We are getting north. Next, A dot B is equal to magnitude of A cross B. Okay. Then find the angle between A and B. So what I will do, A dot B is AB cos theta. So AB cos theta, that will be equal to magnitude of A cross B. So that is AB sin theta. You know? There is n cap, magnitude of n cap is 1. Okay. So what you are getting here? Tan theta. Tan theta is what? 1. So theta is equals to what? 45 degree. How you are getting? AB cancel. Sin theta by cos theta is tan theta. So that's all. We are getting it. Right? Very simple question. You got it. Yes. And yes, my dear friends. So very simple thing. I think all of you can do it very well. So मेरे बच्चों. So let's move to the next slide. Next is cross product. How to solve cross product? Okay, listen, my dear friends. This is very important. Without this, you don't know. Means you cannot solve the questions. Let's say this is vector A, and vector A can be given by ax I cap plus ay j cap plus az k cap. These are the vectors. Vector B can be given by bx I cap plus by j cap plus bz k cap. These are the vectors, right? A vector and B vector. Now we need to find its cross product. So how to write? Listen, whenever we need to do the cross product, okay. At first, you make a matrix like two walls. Okay. After that, you write I cap, then J cap, then K cap. There are three columns and three rows. Okay. So in first row, you will write I cap, J cap, and K cap. Keep some gap there. Okay. So below I cap, you will write the first vector A cross B, then you will write the multiple of I cap, you know, below the I cap. So AX, right? After that, J cap. So below that, you will write AY. And K cap is there. So in the second row, you will write AZ, right? Because AX I cap, right? AY J cap, AZ K cap. And in third row, you'll write BX, BY, and BZ. Okay, like this, as I have shown in this table, right? Okay. Now what you will do? Simple. Listen. A cross B, you can write it like this. Listen, at first, keep I cap here, and you just take these two things. A Z, A Y, B Z. You just write like this. Sorry, A Y, A Z, B Y, B Z. Leave all other things. Leave all other things. Are you getting, my dear friend? Simply just take I cap and leave both the values below that. Just take the value below the J cap and K cap. Okay, are you getting? Simply you need to write like this. So here I cap, and with I cap AY BZ BY sorry AY AZ BY BZ. Okay, now you write here minus J cap. What? Minus J cap. Now leave the multiples of J cap and else all other things you need to write here. So AX AZ. Okay, BX BZ. I'm not writing here BY and AY. Why? Because they are multiple of J cap. Okay, next K cap. You just write multiple of I and J, leave the multiple of K cap. So AX, AY. Here you will write BX and BY. So let us multiply with this two. How you will multiply? Always right side. Okay, top to bottom. Right top to bottom minus left top to bottom. Like this you need to multiply. This is called cross product. Like this. Okay. So here I will multiply AY BZ minus AZ BY. Okay. So what I will write? I cap is there, and here I will write AY BZ. Okay. Minus AZ BY. Got it? Next minus sign is there, and here I will write cross product, right to left, sorry, left to right, है ना? Bottom. So AX BZ. Now what you will do the next? Next you will write AZ BX. So you will write minus AZ BX. Okay. Now the third term plus K cap I am writing here, and here you will write AX BY minus AY BX. So AX BY minus AY BX. This is a simple method. Just simplify it. You'll get the answer. Okay. That's all. This is a simple method. All of you can do it. Okay. Yes, so everything I have written here. Okay, let us move to the next slide. A cross B, only from this example only you will understand. Okay, so I am writing A cross B. So at first I will make such type of table. Okay, matrix. Here I will write I cap, here I will write j cap, and here I will write k cap. Okay, what next? Multiple of I cap is 1, multiple of j cap is -2, and multiple of k cap is 4. Okay, multiple of I cap in B is 3, here is -1, and here is 2. Okay, now what you will do? A cross B, how you will write? At first you need to write I cap here, then you just need to multiply this j cap. Multiple of j cap -2 -1, multiple of k cap are 4 2. Okay, next minus j cap you will write here, and leave the multiples of j cap, only you will write 1 3 4 2. Okay, what next? 1 3 4 and 2. What next? Next you will write plus k cap. Okay, I cap positive, j cap negative, and k cap positive. So here you will write 1 minus 2, 3 minus 1. Here you will write. Okay, yes. So we are going to solve this matrix. Let me write it properly. Bacho, this is like 30. Okay. Yes. So let us solve it. How you will solve? I cap is there. Now, -2 will multiply with this 2. So we are getting -2 into 2, -2 into 2. Okay. Yeah. Minus sign now. Then this 4 and -1. So this is 4, and here I will write -1. Done. Now, j cap minus j cap is there. Up now, this will be multiplied with this. So I'll get 1 into 2. Okay. Then 4 into 3. So minus 4 into 3. Okay. Next plus k cap. K cap is there. 1 into -1. So 1 into -1. Okay. What next? Minus sign you will write here, and now -2 will be multiplied with 3. So here I will write -2 will be multiplied with 3. Okay. This. Okay. So let us simplify it. I cap, and here I will get -4, or here minus minus plus 4. Okay, minus j cap into 2, and this is -12. So I will write 2 minus 12. Okay, next plus k cap is there. Here I am getting -1, and here I am getting +6. So final answer what we are getting? We are getting 0 I cap. Okay, so no need to write, and -10 minus j cap. So plus 10 j cap, and here I will get plus 5 k cap. So final answer you are getting A cross B is equals to 10 j cap plus 5 k cap. That's all. This is the answer. All of you can do it. Okay. I hope you got it very well. This is the method you need to learn. You can do it. Okay. So final answer what you got? 10 j cap plus 5 k cap. Okay. That's all. So I think it is going to be over. Just 2 3 questions are more. B cross A. Okay. Yeah. So we need to find B cross A in this question. So how to do it? So I'm writing here B cross A. Let us solve it. So here I'm writing I cap, J cap, and K cap. Next, what you will do? You will write B first. So because B cross A, na, so I need to write B multiple of B here. Next, cross A. So A will be in third row. So that is how much? 3 minus 2, 6. 3 minus 2, 6. Okay. Finally, what you will get? I cap is there. Now first you will multiply -1 into 6. Here I will write -1 into 6. Okay. What next? This 2 over. Then next this 2. So 2 minus 1. So here minus sign I need to use the -2, and this is 1. Okay. Okay. So I cap is over. Minus j cap I will write. What I will do? For j cap I need to multiply this with this, and this with this. So what I will do? 1 into 6. 1 into 6 minus 1 into 3. Okay, plus k cap. For k cap, what you will do? Leave this k cap and this 2. This one and this one. So 1 into -2 minus -1 into 3. That's all. So simplify it. What you will get? I cap is there. -6 plus 2 minus j cap is there. Then you will write what? This is 6, this is minus 3. 6 minus 3 plus k cap is there. Here you will get minus 2, minus 3. So what is the final answer? You are getting minus 4 I cap, minus 3 j cap, minus 5 k cap. This is the answer. This is the B cross A. Okay. If someone asks you what is the value of A cross B, so A cross B is equal to, remember this result, A cross B is equals to minus of B cross A. You don't need to solve it again, just directly write it. Whatever B cross A is, minus 4, minus 3, minus 1. So use minus sign here. So minus of minus 4 I cap, minus 3 j cap, minus 5 k cap. So what answer you will get? You'll get 4 I cap plus 3 j cap plus 5 k cap. This is A cross B. So we got both, right? Anything you can do. Simple. So this was the simple method and you need to understand it very well. Okay. Next question. What is the volume? Okay. What is the volume of, yeah. So it is given, area vector is given. Okay. A vector and perpendicular to B vector. So, sorry. I'm not talking about volume. Okay. Sorry. I have written something wrong. I have just, I understood something else. Listen, it is given for what value of m. Okay, read the question properly. For what value of m, vector A is perpendicular to vector B. Since it is given that A vector is perpendicular to B vector, so A dot B will be 0. Whenever they are talking about perpendicular, just do one thing. Just do the dot product. That's all. So I will write 2 I cap plus 3 j cap minus 6 k cap dot a product with 3 I cap minus m j cap plus 6 k cap. Okay, that will be equal to 0. So I cap will be multiplied with I cap, so that is 6. 2 into 3, that is 6. I cap dot I cap is 1, so no need to write. 3 into minus m, so I am getting minus 3m. Okay, minus 6 and 6, so minus 36. That is 0. So what you will get here? You will get minus 3m is equals to 30. So m is equals to 10. What you are getting? 10. For B, negative. Minus 10. So that's all. That's all, my dear friends. All of you can do it very well. So m is equals to minus 10 is the answer. Yes. So one more method I want to explain you, my dear friends. Listen. Let's say, leave this, it is over. So I am saying, let's say there are two vectors A, B, and C are coplanar. Coplanar. Then remember, A cross B dot C will be equal to 0. Remember, A cross B dot C will be 0. Okay. Or you can write like this also. A dot B cross C is equals to 0. Means it can be written like this. ABC. Okay. What is the meaning of this? Its meaning is A dot B cross C. Okay. Yes. So remember, B cross C is perpendicular to B, perpendicular to C. So definitely ABC are coplanar. So definitely it will be perpendicular to A also. So that's why B cross C will be perpendicular to A, and uh, dot product of two perpendicular vector is always 0. So whenever question is asking you, the three vectors are coplanar, prove it. So you will do what? A dot B cross C and you will get it 0. Okay. So hence proof. That's all, my dear friends. So that's all I wanted to say for today, my dear friends. Okay, it was a very long lecture. Definitely, you felt it little exhausting, but it is very important topic. Okay, and you can like learn the vector in the best way. Okay, so more questions are need to be solved. Okay, many things are there to be learned, right? I have covered all the concepts. You just need to learn some more things. Okay, so it is not possible in this lecture. Or I will say, if you like my lecture, please use my code RAHULD and get the Unacademy subscription and get the 10% discount on subscription fee. Okay, so if your target is 2021 or 2022, definitely you need to buy, or you should buy 2021 and 2022. You should buy the Unacademy subscription. I'm saying it is definitely beneficial for you. Okay, you'll get the complete structured courses, and on Unacademy app the experience is very much better than this YouTube. Okay, here I cannot interact with you that much properly, right? Okay, so this is a premier link or premier lecture. So definitely I am not I could not reply you during the lecture. Okay, when it will be live, I will reply you definitely. Today, because of some problem, I had to give recording, my dear friends. So simply speaking, you can do it, my dear friends. If you definitely want to crack NEET UG with us, please get the Unacademy subscription. Use my code Rahul D and get the 10% discount. So please subscribe our channel and click the bell icon so that you can get the my lecture notifications and you can enjoy it. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye for today. You just type in the comments after the lecture which topic you want to learn. Okay. So bye bye. Good night, my dear friends. Yes.